What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your main man Juan right here. You guys know what time it is. Your favorite marketer's favorite marketer. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the legacy. Welcome back to the journey. Welcome back to the dopest channel on all of YouTube. Appreciate you guys tuning in and rocking with me. I'm so proud of you guys. Welcome all the new members to the ABM Money Team, #1 team in all of American Bill Money. If you're doing research on American Bill Money, glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you a part of the class, a part of the message. A part of our wealth building circle of the absolute most elite entrepreneurs online and offline. I'm going to leave some research links below. Make sure you guys click on the link. Take a look at the information. My ABM ID number is 5230. Check out the info. Shoot me a text, all serious inquiries, 323-238-5005, or let's set up a consultation call, a brief consultation call for me to get some of your answers, question, etc., etc. After you've went through all the information in the capture page, etc. For those of you that are ready to get started, you're not in analysis paralysis, all your questions have been answered, the marketing system worked as it should, then get signed up and shoot me a message or give me a call afterwards so we can set up our consultation and our strategy call, and I can bless you guys with the best bonuses, the best team bonuses in all of the industry. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into it. Christmas less than a week away. What a fabulous time to be alive, guys. I'm shooting this early Saturday morning. I'm shooting this video at about 6 a.m. and I got a long, busy day ahead of me, a lot going on. I still haven't finished up all of my shopping, got a little bit of shopping left to do, and I'll be out ripping and running the streets all day, guys, hitting malls, stores. Got to go to Home Depot, Lowe's to pick up some things. I got to stop at the pet store. I'll be all over the place today, guys, like a Class 5 hurricane. So let's get right into this video. I was talking with one of my students yesterday, somebody that I care dearly about, somebody that I have a conversation with, a serious conversation with pretty periodically, as a matter of fact. And one of my students asked me, what's one of my biggest lessons that I've learned in 2025? What have I actually learned? What areas have I grown in? It doesn't take me an entire year to grow, ladies and gentlemen. So that was actually a trick question. I grow every single day, folks. Every single day of my life, I grow, I build, I develop, I flourish, rinse and repeat. Then I become better and better and better and better and finer and finer and finer, like old gold. So to clarify the answer to that question, what have I learned? It's what have I been reaffirmed? What have I seen that just further reaffirms not only my own existence, but the existence of the world and most people out there? You get to a certain point in life, guys, where everything is about confirmation and reaffirmation. You're not really trying to learn anything anymore. You're really trying to uncover or discover things that you truly already know. It's just on a deep subconscious level, and it's difficult for a lot of you guys to see, especially in business, because in business and entrepreneurship, it's very easily to get distracted. And a lot of these distractions come from people around you that have absolutely no interest at all in seeing you grow and develop. I call these the garden destroyers, or potential garden destroyers. You see, folks, anybody can become a destroyer of worlds. A single match can burn down a mansion. Doesn't take much, guys. Anybody can destroy a beautiful garden. The trick is, the secret is, where all the power lies is, can you create a garden from a desert? I'm going to say that one more time, guys. Can you create a garden from a desert? Can you create a garden from nothing? Anybody can turn a garden to a desert. That's easy. That's no magic trick at all. That's something that's built into reality, and something everybody, or most people, should be conscious of, but people are truly not. People think that there's honor in actually being the bad guy, or the bad person, or the bad man, or the bad woman, or the bad this, the bad that. I remember growing up playing Street Fighter 2 on the arcade. For some of you that, if you know, you know. When Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition came out, it gave you one insane feature that really wasn't available in arcades at the time, especially not in so-called fighting games. So what was the main difference between the two titles? The main difference is actually in the second version, a Champion Edition of the game, you can actually play as the bosses. And one of the things that I noticed and realized right away, that the so-called bosses were never the strongest, most powerful characters in the game to begin with, but they were in a position as bosses. And this is exactly how the world works. You see, most people you think are flying high out there, most people you believe to be incredible teachers or educators, most people you believe to be top dogs in their companies, et cetera, they're not really bosses, guys. They're not really bosses. And how do you determine this? Because you cannot fake it in the real world, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the huge differentiator between, successful entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs that are just out there playing the game. Perhaps hustling for 6 months, a year, maybe to get a bag and then bail and, on to the next project or whatever you want to call it, right? One of the biggest lessons you'll ever learn in this world is why we have such a class system in place. Everything in the world of business, everything in the world of commerce, everything in the world of what we actually do is compartmentalized. And it's like that for a reason, guys. Not everybody can go, not everybody can flourish. Right? If you're watching this video right now, you're someone that's extremely special. You're yearning for more. You're tired of the same old mundan life, the mundan relationships, the mundan bank account, the mundan zip code, the mundan car keys, the mundan life experience. If you're watching this video or if someone shared this video, you simply want to grow and develop to your absolute truest form and show other people how to do the same thing. And that's really where the magic happens. It's learning to become a conductor of stars. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the biggest lessons I've ever learned in life and in business and in entrepreneurship. My teams do fantastic. They grow every single month, every single year. I've been able to create some incredible relationships with people from all over the world, not just in the US, all over the world. Mexico, Puerto Rico, Tokyo, China, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Puerto Rico. And I'm grateful for that, guys. Every single month I speak with some new people that are out of the country, that live hundreds and thousands of miles away from me. Something that only this industry can truly provide somebody in the real world. We teach together, we grow together, we create together, we design together, we do everything truly as a single unit, no matter where anybody is. The older you get, you'll start to realize and understand why there's such a class system in place, why there's so much of what you would call or perceive to be division. It's not, guys. The monkeys are swinging around in the rainforest and the sharks in the sea. That's a fixed system. You understand? So even nature has its own built-in militarized class system. All of reality, all of existence has its own class system. The stars, the solar system, the planets, etc. They are separated by certain things. And there's a reason for that. I want to read you guys something out of this incredible book. I've shared this book on here before. One of my, classics from my library. And if you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, activate all notifications. We're coming into 2026, and I want to help you guys get your minds right so that you can become the absolute best version of yourself in 26. Guys, yes, you can absolutely do it in 1 year. You can do it in 1 year. It requires a lot of focus. It requires you getting around the right people. It requires a lot of righteous energy. It requires a lot of decision making on your part. Decide to be better. I'm going to read you guys something out of this incredible read. This is Robert Greene's The 50th Law with 50 Cent and Robert Greene. And so many people are not aware of this work. Many people who are familiar with Robert Greene have probably heard of 48 Laws of Power, which is an excellent piece of literature for different reasons than people may think. Most people, when they talk about a piece of work like that, they really don't get down into the nitty gritty, into the soil of what the text is really, what the work of art or the body of work is really about. 50 Cent, The 50th Law, Robert Greene, and 50 Cent. Highly recommend you guys get your hands on an original copy of this work. A great read. I'm going to read you guys something out of this book, and hopefully you guys can keep up with me and grasp this message. It's not for everybody. It's only for the chosen few, guys. In urban environments such as Southside Queens, respect is an extremely important issue. In other places, your background, education, or resume might lead you to some authority or credibility, but not in the hood. You can only fake it for so long, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, the universe has its own credential system, and it's cheat proof, guys. Spoiler alert. There, everyone starts from zero. To gain respect from your peers, your partners, your business associates, your colleagues, whoever is around you, your family members, you must repeatedly prove yourself. People are constantly prone to doubting your abilities and your power. You must show them again and again that you have what it takes to thrive and to last, right? And to last. What's big horsepower without big torque? Big words and promises mean nothing, only actions carry weight. If you are authentic and as tough as you seem to be, then you will earn the respect that will make people back off and make your life much easier. This should be your perspective as well. You start with nothing in this world. Any titles, money, or privileges you inherit are actually hindrances. They delude you into believing you are owed respect. If you continue to impose your will because of such privileges, like most people do, right? People will come to disdain and despise you. And I can't tell you how true that is, guys. It does not matter what content you see online. It does not matter what content really you read in books. If you can't apply these in a practical way in the real world with real people around you, you're destined to fail and you'll never, ever achieve that certain level of respect. The money and the wealth part is easy. The respect part, the honor part, that's the tough one, guys. Something to think about going into 2026. And my last words on this video for you guys is birds of a feather flock together. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Let's go!